the carry, but I guess when you're up against these kind of heroes, especially the Hylos, when he's chasing you, it's a good pick.
And it's Cho carry.
Yeah, Cho carry has
there's
great
a setup.
synergy.
That's true.
Also, in the laning phase, the carry isn't really all that bad against Moskov, right? Short trades will allow you to actually out-trade in some certain situations. So a lot of work to be done there in the laning phase for both gold laners. Maybe Kenziski can show Brands how it's done in the new gen.
Ooh.
Final pick for Evos though. An enabler, for sure.
What is El Momento going to play? No Badang, no Jawhead.
Hagril? Kufra?
I don't. You want to go take against Valen? I don't think so.
You're right.
Oh,
Ranko?
interesting. So, a bit easy to punish for a Cho, but if you're Edok type of kind of Franco, then I don't think that's really a big concern.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are ways to play around all these danger zones using the Franco. We haven't really seen Key stand out too much on it, so it's gonna be a time for a lot of people to see how exactly is Key gonna perform on a hero like this. Usually he prefers the Jawheads, the Chos. They can kind of be directly in front on the Franco with a bit more range. Let's see how accurate he can be in the Fishing Mania.
Looks like the stat prefers Geek Fam draft by quite a lot. That's not always the case here in the Land of Dawn. Geek Fam and Evos is ready to battle it out. The closing match in week number 6 of MPL Indonesia Season 15. We're here to witness.
I don't even want to think about what will happen to the standings if either one of these teams win. Considering Onyx just won, we're gonna see a major shift anyway.
At this point, that's a problem for later, right? That's for the casters after the match is over. Right now, we gotta focus right here, and already a lot of damage, a lot of aggression coming in from Swaylo. Signature aggressive style here. A boy trying to trade back, but in the early game, the Tsushin.
Oh my god.
Whoa, risky moves by Beloy. Classic though, classic. You gotta get those 7 deaths somehow.
Yeah, especially after the flicker has already been burned.
And the emblems right here, the common emblem on 3 heroes for Evo, so Sustain is favoring them. Agility with tenacity for Swaylo with the Brave Smite. The standard go-to at this point, I would say. And along with that, in the gold lane, the laning phase, I think both...
A hop from Key! A boy picked up, thrown... He gets the first blood, but it's still first blood to Evos.
That's not a good sign at all. This early of a game, Albert already towards Poloyski, but Make it's coming.
Over to Swaylo, looking for the cables again with the cutthroat too. Swaylo taken down, gets away from the iron hook.
Okay, I see you, Make it.
Good cable usage there, honestly. Again, hang on a second.
Shot back into the Soul Sever. Gets away from the Queller. Could have been bad. Could have been real bad.
Yeah, the alley up there with the Spear of Misery. Now Make it.
Brand's forced to flicker out, but Loisky in the back as well, forcing Albert away. Good pressure.
Something tells me this is gonna be one of those games where we don't really analyze too much. Man, both teams just trying to find something again and again. Beloyski going with a clear. Turtle fight is where the big moments usually happen.
Iron hook actually went through. Albert able to get the blade surge down. Gobbs in a bad spot. In front of pursuit, lifted up. Gobbs jumping back in.
What?
Flickering out to safety. Queller! And Gobbs gets away.
I wonder, the fact that Geek Fam has been super aggressive in the early game is they're just trying to set up for Make It, but I don't know if that's gonna be the right or like the wiser move here, considering that Evos is already up by a kill.
The respect there by Swaylo. Immediately popping the Crimson Beacon there. Concerned about the damage output coming out of Make Hits. They're still in the area though.
D4.
Mako gonna be chain CC. There's gonna be the dash coming in with the cables as well. Albert picking up the turtle already with the way the dragon lock the key down. Make Hits! Jumping in, finding one Albert. Able to play it. Make Hits too clean with the cables. And Swaylo dodges away from the in front of pursuit. A boy does a bit more damage. Gob zoning him away. Geek Fam trading the kills for the turtle.
Add this guy to the list of most has to ban Fanny players in MPL Indonesia.
Yeah, he definitely makes the list. That was some clean cabling, man. It looks like he was selecting exactly where to go instead of going with his cables. The U-turn straight towards Albert there. That was definitely impressive.
Hey.
Looking at the top prediction though, a bit more of a disparity.
Hey.
Owl the traitor.
The traitor
to the
all.
Indo desk.
This is a side that I don't used to see. You guys are agreeing with me for once.
Well, Geek Fam are third right now. They are looking good. Iron home from Key. Yeah, not the best choice to go for right now. Kids knows there's no hook, but he has no purple.
Interesting right now. Evos, they don't really have the same kind of frontliner. If Natko comes in too far ahead, if he walks too far up, Geek can punish him. So they're really just scouting using the Lantern Flare for the most part. He is just taking a bit of a backseat role, going for hooks when he can. That's why you're seeing Geek Fam just be a bit more proactive as much as possible. But, man, they're really relying on Make-Its for a lot of these moments.
Okay, I just realized, Arashi, both the gold lane and the mid lane, those are flickers. I guess it's because of most Make-Its mostly?
Clean again. Just really jump scaring Swaylo a lot.
Back to the point, they gotta pick their poison, and it seems like Make-Its is the worst poison here.
Aloy. Oh, great move by Swaylo, reading it with a Crimson Beacon. A boy now walking up. Aloy, no flicker. Gets Kai for the pursuit into the back. Swaylo forced to flicker out. Now Nako right there. Make-Its with the cutthroat will be able to find it. Under the turn of two brands. Getting the Spear of Misery down on the two with the Queller also. And the Soul Sever. Albert unable to get the kill as Kenziski kites back.
That's a W for Geek Fam. That's a roamer. And it's Beloyski. You expect him to die anytime soon against
what?
Swallow.
This is
Swallow,
weird.
not Swallow.
All right. I mean, both teams, maybe this is why they didn't go for the Purify here. They're just playing together as a team, covering each other's backs.
Oh, Albert!
Oh, bloody Han locking him down. Nako with the stun too. Make it shut down. Geek Fam running away now. Oh, Albert walks up, wants to go for the. Oh, gets happening for the pursuit. Gosh walking up again with the Raiders Dragon, locking him down. Not enough. Gorgeous pathway now. All in aggression for the Tigers.
And this is why they're not stopping.
Wins
Key.
the crown for Key. Kenziski.
I don't know why he's freezing.
Slam down to the ground. No purple buff. Big moves by Evos.
There's a reason why people or like teams are letting go of the Fanny. Make it back. Take it down here, France.
He's not gonna take it.
When you make a mistake on a Fanny, it snowballs into this super messy, negative thing that can affect your team in the long run.
Yeah, the fact that Make-Its got suppressed there by Key, that was definitely the winning moment for Evos. And just like that, everything just swings heavily towards Evos because Geek Fam tried to go for a fight still afterwards. When, if you look at their composition, they're relying only on the Phobias and a boy, I guess. Kenziski was in the fight, but it's a carry with only a corrosion sight. Nowhere close to actually enough damage to deal with Evos.
5K. Before that team fight just now, it was less than 1K for Geek Fam. Another one.
Slam down. Oh, Gob's able to go back in, but Gobs will be taken down by Swaylo. A boy's next to the chopping block. Beloyski picked up, sent back to the Wolves. Albert with a double.
This is already tough situation for Geek Fam right now. Fanny is not known for the late game. You gotta win the early game, and right now, they're not close to winning.
It's going from bad to worse for Geek Fam with Albert 6-1 and 3. The damage is absolutely already ramping up with the War X completed. And now with the Franco and Tushin,
Oh no.
Geek Fam, they can't really contest because there's so much pressure. They have to rely on Make-Its to relieve it by pushing the side lanes. But look at Evos already trying to find something. An invade to deny the buff, the turtle, anything they can find. This might really devolve into a macro type thing with Moskov and Fanny going up. Oh, the hook though!
What? Finding Kenziski, of all people, keep threading the needle.
I thought the hook missed!
I would send a report to Moonson after that.
Oh! 1v1 Make-Kids. Both gold laners fallen.
That's bombastic.
I mean, only the Golden Staff and Corrosion sides for brands on the Moskov. Can't really 1v1 the Fanny just yet. Later on, it might be different. Beloyski though.
Oh, Make-Kids walking back up now, dealing damage onto Natko. Oh, the cables! Natko low enough for Gobs to execute.
Spin, spin, and spin for Make-Its. That's a strategy right now. 5-1-1. Despite the good KDA, that single kill on towards Fanny, that costed them 5K gold swing towards Evos.
It's the Fanny pickup and the fight afterwards. Geek Fam right now heavily relying on the Fanny to clear waves, to threaten kills.
Tuloski! Key with the bloody hunt now. Will be a kill back for Brands. He's on point today. He's El Momento today.
Tuloski caught sleeping as well.
Gotta be careful sitting in the edge of the bushes here when Franco is in the house trying to fish for those hooks. Gonna be a bit of a trade here by Geek Fam. As always, it's always about whether or not it's geekable for Geek Fam. In the late game, they do have to carry to fall back on. Still damage control though.
Oh, this is the problem.
Yep, no purple buff. That's going to be very tough. Gops though, able to zone them away in the back. As wow, flickering back to safety and getting enough space toward the purple buff.
Oh wow.
To be taken by Makekids.
Good effort there. Oz was forced to use his flicker to ensure that that happened for his team. But look at Evos, and especially look at Key. Fleeting time on top of that Winter Crown, dude. He can go for the Bloody Hunt with the Winter Crown combo, so you can't interrupt it. And it's on a short cooldown, so now that the fleeting time is up, look to Evos to make even more plays happen. Geek Fam, gotta be really careful right now.
I think Evos right now, they can play the reactive game right now, especially when you see, oh, don't take it.
Uh-oh, down below. Spirit of Misery already used up!
Oh!
Makekids, there's the helpful Key right now. Swaylo's looking for the plate. Makekids, can you escape?
Oh!
No way.
No way, right?
Makekids!
No way, right?
With the help of Beloyski, he might be able to escape another cable!
Oh my
so
lord!
clean on the bunny! Beloyski with the way to Dragon. He will be sacrificed! Mr. Fantastic! King Jabran comes in all the way from downtown.
It's the spirit from Jogja. I actually don't know where he's coming from, but that is a beautiful spear coming in from Brands. That's why he's here in Evos.
That's the experience speaking for itself, dude. It wasn't a reactive aim towards Makekids. He predicted that Makekids is gonna try and recall somewhere around that area and just hurled that spear of destruction. Oh man, the accuracy is staggering there from Evos. Gonna be a bit of a siege situation where Evos can just pick and choose who's to hook here. Makekids, he's been carrying the game as much as possible earlier on, but there's so many things he has to be worried about right now. Brands ramping up in damage. Key looking for him to try and lock him down. That was a great escape, but it was denied by Brands.
It's still a highlight. That's
Wow.
supposed to be
That
a
was
highlight.
cool though.
Yeah, it is cool.
Play the theme song.
What theme song?
You know, the attack with a big monster type of show. Anyhow, 9k gold advantage here, Evos. If they're snowballing hard enough, they can go for a full-on end angle, but gotta be careful though. Ooh.
I thought there was a hook.
Yeah, same.
Oh man, Lord charging into the mid lane. Albert able to escape. Makekids trapped in a bad spot. Great moves, man, on the cables. But it's a 10,000 goal lead. Doesn't change it.
Yeah, the Fanny in the base though, it's something we've seen before. Oh, glorious pathway from both teams.
Matco. Still right there. Base turret gonna be cracked with the first Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, Evos looking for two with the first Lord. Gops. Can't deal with the Beloyski in the back. Looking for the way to Dragon. Won't be able to find him, but gets bloody hunts it down. Kenziski won't be able to shred anyone. Swaylo looking for a Makekids. Oh! Look at that meltdown.
It's not over just yet. Makekids might want to go for more, but the answer is no. Gotta watch out for the stunts. Key does not have the ultimate just yet, but he still has the hooks.
Uh-oh. Makekids trying to go for the defense right now. Boy looking for it as well. Crimson Beacon already there. Makekids caught in the bloody hunt, and Key locks him down. SOD! Jabran locking the base down. 1-0 Evos.
And that's a 13k gold lead. Yes, that was right. That's the number, ladies and gentlemen. That was a dominance ever since that single death from Makekids in the early game. Geek Fam paid the price.
Number 3 in the standings. It doesn't matter, man. The Tigers are on the hunt and they have taken the lead. Using their signature aggression. Has Geek Fam underestimated the aggression, the killer instinct of the Tigers? Because that was a brutal shutdown.
Man, it was tough, man. When you see a Fanny that's losing an early game, despite him having a really sound mechanic, then especially after the bubble buffs are taken, what do you do?
Oh, you just pray. You start praying at that point. A 4-0 lead to Boom, bang, bada, bing, bloody hot from Geek.
I think it just went off cooldown there.
Yeah.
Might be mistimed because of the fleeting time, right? He might have thought that Key did not have it up.
Oh,
Absolutely on point with it though.
We all predicted for 2-0 Geek Fam.
That's wrong.
And,
That's out the window.
Evos shut us all down.
So, whose predictions are still possible?
Wawa Mania and, well, technically all voted 2-1. And
all
OG,
2-1?
Ranger Amas.
Did they all really vote 2-1?
What?
Did they all vote 2-1 for Evos?
No. All voted 2-1 Geek.
I don't think so, but we'll check that later. But man, it looked decent until it doesn't look decent.
Yeah, that one fight though, again, when Make Kids got picked off, that was bad. But manageable. Not terrible,
Yeah.
but not great.
There's too much unnecessary follow-ups. I
I mean,
guess.
they went in for a full